To save time, we move to the next presenter. Rehot Bakers, that's Jeannie's Achieng. Are you with us?
Yes, I'm here.
Please present.
Good afternoon, everyone. I request Elma to share my presentation. Hi, my name is Janice Achieng. I'm a founder of Rehot Bakers that does baking using pumpkin. We do bread, cakes, and other pastries. So we are in Muhoroni, and those are our social media handles. Well, Rehot Enterprises and Bakery is privately established for the production of bread, cakes. Cakes here we do both and all occasional cakes, birthdays, graduation, weddings, and pastries like the pies, donuts, and other stuff to serve residents of Muhoroni town and the larger markets of Kisumu city. So we basically do baking using the pumpkin puree. Why pumpkin? Pumpkin scientifically is a fruit because it has seeds, but nutritionally it is more similar to vegetables than fruits. Pumpkin is highly nutritious. It is rich in vitamin A because it has beta carotene, a carotenoid that the body turns into vitamin A eventually. It is low in calories, basically because it contains 94% water. It has high antioxidant content, which may protect your body cells against damage by free radicals. It promotes weight loss, lowers risks of certain cancers. That's because it has the antioxidant content. It is highly rich in potassium, vitamin C, and fiber that promotes heart health. It also promotes healthy skin. Well, at Rehot Bakers, we are committed to one, advocating for food and nutrition security. Well, as FAO 1996 defines food security to exist if at all times people have a physical and economic access to sufficient, safe, and nutritious food that meet their dietary and food preferences for an active and healthy life. At Rehot, we understand that it is everyone's role to ensure that there is the availability of food, there is the physical access to food, economic access to food, safety and utilization of food, and the stability of food. Well, according to the recent studies, the prevalence of stunting of the under 5 years stands at 26%, and that of underweight at 11%. We are committed to address the undernutrition, which is fundamental to our country. And we believe that we all have a role in addressing this. So what we do is we mobilize and sensitize lactating mothers. This we do by liaising with the community health volunteers. We go to chief barazas and we basically tell them on, we sensitize them on food and nutrition security and where they should purchase or buy our products, which are highly nutritious. We are also committed to exploring opportunity in pumpkin value chain, which has remained undertapped in my area. We believe there's a vast opportunities, be it on farm or off farm. So at Rehot, we use the puree for baking. We plan to also start selling the puree. We sell seeds because seeds are edible and very good with men. I'll tell you later on why. There's an opportunity in pressing the seed oil and processing the seed powder, as it's highly nutritious to children. there's an opportunity in doing the pumpkin essence and the flavor and many other stuff that I have not mentioned.
And there's one on the chat. I can start it as
we are also committed to job creation for the youth and women. Well, we all know that the Kenyan youth stands at the Kenyan youth population stands at 35.4%, and this population offers 60% labor force, and only 10% are into the agriculture sector. Well, if the young people don't get into agriculture, who is going to feed our country? Because currently only 9 million are farmers out of the 40 plus million population in our country. So we really are keen in being the influencers in the agriculture value chain, because we believe this value chain is able to create more employment opportunities, and it is this value chain that is going to feed us. We're also keen in motivating the young people who are in the agriculture sector to shape into sustainable food systems. They can be doing pumpkin or other products, and we usually have meetings with the young people in agriculture within my area, and we talk about this. We are open to linkages of partnership, that of the youth and the experienced professionals. This can be done through formal or informal apprenticeship. Currently, we have enrolled into as trainers under KYOP, Kenya Youth Employment Opportunities Project, and NITA, that is National Industrial Training Authority, as trainers, and we are going to receive the 5th cycle of students whom we shall impart the baking skills. And they will have to know and get the reality on the ground, as Dr. Georgia Bong said yesterday. Well, what motivates us is what Kofi Annan once said, that any society that does not succeed in tapping into the energy and the creativity of its youth will be left behind. We don't want to be in a society that is left behind. That is our motivation. And fourth, we are keen in ensuring sustainable consumption and production. This we are doing because of the horticulture, HortiGreen project, which has been an eye-opener, and therefore we religiously do energy, water, and waste management. And we really thank HortiGreen project for this. Well, that is one of the empowered young women who accepted to venture into pumpkin farming, and we are able to buy all her pumpkins for use at the bakery.
Like the previous year. So if an IP has any issue in dating, you have to send a help desk ticket, and the steps how to do that are also included in that presentation. And you can but you need to
Elma, please, next slide. Well, that is one of baker working on the puree. And that is the end product. It is a very easy procedure. Those are nutritious bread. We have also taken part into many exhibitions, churches, World Food Days, and we have been able to present our products and make good money out of the sales. Well, because of HortiGreen, we have embraced, as I said earlier, management of use of energy, the consumption and production. Before HortiGreen project, we would do irregular baking, but now we do proper planning, and we optimally use the ovens, and we do bulk production. We hope to embrace green energy in the future, because with the KPLC, there's usually power fluctuation at times. The power goes off and the products in the oven, so we hope to embrace green energy in the future. We're also connected to QASCO for clean water supply. And because of Water Green, we are currently doing water audit. We never used to do this before because of two reasons. One, we didn't know. And two, we have a standard way of payment for the water that we have used. So because of Water Green, we are working on our own meter, and we are going to be able to do audit. But currently, we are still doing audit even without the meter. So our water consumption has reduced, and we are doing and keeping records of that. Because of Water Green, again, we have clearly labeled solid waste receptacles at the generation point. This we do to collect. We collect the used polythene. We also collect the breadcrumbs, which we again sell. We recycle eggshells, rejected and damaged bread, cakes, and pastries. This could be because of puff fluctuation when they are in the oven. So we again recycle them for use as chicken feed. The eggshells we take back to the oven for drying and crushing, and they really add. They contribute towards calcium in the chicken field. Also, byproducts like pumpkin seeds are well prepared and sold for human consumption. Very good with men, I said. It contains zinc and potassium. We all know what that can do in men. Whereas pumpkin skin and fiber, we also reuse as chicken feed. So I don't sell the chicken feed, but I use for my own chicken. So thank you so much from Rehot team. We invite
So thank you very much for your presentation. At least you have given us a very good insight into your activities